This unit I refer to as being handicap friendly, but it is not handicap compliant, and I'll explain that a little bit later on. It measures 85 inches wide, 85 inches this way. It is 63 inches deep from front to back. Add another 4 inches if you're measuring to these mounting pockets, because this could be mounted on a trailer or it can be anchored to a slab. It's 91 inches tall. There are lifting forklift pockets on the bottom. There are also lifting eyes up on each corner. The door opening when opened is 32.5 inches clear span. Right now it doesn't have the door hardware on it. The door hardware is down there in the box. This comes with a sink, toilet, full shower. Not sure how the video is coming out on this, it's a little cloudy. It has an exhaust fan, power outlet, operable window, and a light. Circuit breakers up there. So here's why I call it handicap compliant. Because the door opens out on this, if you've got a walker or a wheelchair, it's going to be easier to get into, because on some of the other ones the door swings in and the door would get in the way of a walker or a wheelchair. The ones that have the shower doors, those glass shower doors get in the way of going in there with a walker, a cane, a seated bench, anything of that nature. And so with these, you can get in there, and you know, if you need assistance, the assistance is much easier handled because there aren't doors in the way. As far as the electric is concerned, here's your electrical connection. On the back side, you've got your hot and cold inlet, your gray water discharge down here, which is your sink and shower, and then your toilet discharge right here. So a lot of people, what they'll do is, if they need to send this out in a remote location, is they'll replace the 12-volt light bulb with the 120-volt light bulb and 120-volt fan with a 12-volt bulb and fan, something like you'd see in a camper. They'll put a car battery and a solar charger up top, and there's your electric for your light and your fan. You could also put a power inverter, same mentality of car battery, solar charger, but now you go with a power inverter and keep the 120-volt system and just go ahead and wire it up. For a water source, you can put an IBC tote or some sort of holding system on there. Gravity feed the sink and the toilet. For water pressure on the shower, you put a pump in there. Again, we're going back to camper mindset, and you can put a pump on like a camper would have and run that off that 12-volt pump. Again, still with the camper mentality, you can address the collection of the waste the same way a camper would, by putting it into a catch basin and carting it off somewhere else, or you can tie it into an existing system, or you can tie it into its own septic system.